So there's that. Okay. Going through the motions here. I just relocated this package here. I moved this package up a little bit so that I can squeeze a little bit more room up for these traces that come out here. I get broken out. Running at 0.5 millimeter space. Start on this end. I don't like that. Do I like that? I don't like it. Like that better. Let's move this down. Remove it, rather. You know, I might start working on the code. I don't know if you, I'll just spit this out. I don't know. Do you remember Transport Tycoon? That the game, a very addictive game back in the early '90s. We still have a remake of it because the company had gone out of business, something like along that lines. And so they made Open Transport Tycoon, is OTT. And that runs on Linux, it runs on all the software, it's open source now. And they have this setup where you're building things, just like SimCity. And if you think of this program like SimCity, if you think of it like that, I think that would be an interesting way of going about it. So where I'm going with this is, say I'm in track. I touch the track. This is the track icon. I think it should stay in track mode. So if I'm going around pressing delete, it should only delete tracks. It should not highlight other components or pads. It should just be traces. Just like if I select the bulldozer, that should be when you can delete anything you want, right? That would make more sense to me. I'd like to play with that and get in the software and actually play around. And just simply, it can't be that difficult. It's probably like 2 or 3 maybe lines of code where you can just say, if not trace, don't delete, you know? Or if it's a trace, only delete. If else, it's one of those simple lines and it would work. And so what? If I have to change it every time that I download a new version of Kicad Nightly and patch that code in every time I have to recompile it, fine, I'll do it, because that's a feature I want so bad. I wish they would implement that, because it's very frustrating going around. I know I'm in track mode. I should not be able to, you know, it shouldn't touch anything other than the damn traces. You know, it shouldn't be able to do that. It's frustrating. It's just frustrating. just frustrating. This I'm not particularly liking. I want this to come out. See, like right now, it doesn't delete. You know, I'm in track mode. The delete button should be deleting that. Now I have to select it. I have to go back. Look. I got to go back, press the arrow, and then I can select individual pieces. No. Track mode, I should be able to select tracks. I should be able to move them. I should be able to delete them. It should only delete if I'm on that layer. If I'm on the back, it should only touch these tracks. And if I press delete, I want it to delete. Even if I'm remotely close to it, it should snap and grab to it. I'm gonna work on that. It's a feature that's it seems to me so simple to do. I know there's work involved, and there's a lot of complexities that go along with something like that. But that's what I would think that's how it would work. Like video games are like that. Like if you're even close, it's gonna snap to it and kill the bad guy. And like if you're close, it's gonna work, right? I'm comparing this to Duke Nukem, you know. It's you need to do that. No, it's more like even if it's close, like if it doesn't fit in the section, you shouldn't be able to do it, or you should at least attempt to do it, and then recorrect it somewhat, or at least recorrect it in a place that it can work. I don't want any seriously. I don't like serious automation stuff. I don't like things doing things for me. But when I'm in manual mode here, I should be able to do all that stuff. And it's frustrating that it's not set up like that. That would be intuitive for me. It's a beautiful software. I love this software. I've been using it for years. Been using this for years, and I don't have. I really want to move that, but here I want to go delete that, and I can't. Even if I click on it, now it wants to drag out. I want to delete. Is there a button that I can do that? I can move it around. Oh, it's actually pretty cool. Oh, D for drag. Ooh, I kind of like that. I've never used that feature before. I gotta hit escape to get out. All right. Well, let's try that over here. Can I do that here? Ooh. Oh, I like that. Do that again. Oh yeah. I think I can. Oh, I like that. Oh, that is neat. I didn't mean to flip that. Never mind. Yeah, I like that. Yeah, I like that. I like that feature. That's pretty cool. That's pretty cool. Snap. I don't like that. I like that feature a lot. I see myself using that quite often. I like that. Here. Yeah, I don't like that. If you press drag, I mean, your finger's already going to be on it. And I have more than one track on it, so that's why that's acting up. Hold on. Oh, what happened here? See, I gotta back press the stupid button. Can I go to this and snap out of it? Wow, look, I can do that. It's still a nuisance. So I can go from track mode. Pressing escape will get me back over there. It's an extra step. It's an extra step. It's an extra step. Why isn't this working? Oh, wrong. This is the one I gotta stick that in there. Yeah. I mean, these traces would work. I'm just being real anal about it. Maybe too anal then. Maybe too anal. Why does that look so crappy? Yeah, that's the way that's gonna go. Is that okay? I drag this down a little bit more. That rat's nest out of the way. It's bothering. Yeah. So I'm playing around. Just looking for things that bother me right now. Let's see. I was looking for one other pad. Did I get them all? RA2. I'll flip that over. So yeah, see that RA2 needs to be taken. Adjusted. I believe this is 1mm track. Oof. Like that. These vias are smaller than the other ones, aren't they? Is that on purpose? And where is RA6 and RA7 coming from? Oh wow, they didn't even get done yet. Okay, let's play with that. 6. It's easy enough. Alright, 7. RA6. Yeah, I want to bring RA6 out. That's why I was going like that. I probably won't keep it like that. However, I do want wow. What is this compared to? Looks like a 0.3 and 1.5. 0.3, 1.5. So let's click that. Now, is there a reason why I have to use, why I'm going to the rear with all these vias? Is there a reason for that? That looks pretty straightforward. What the fuck was I thinking? Oh, I think it was just a via just to get them breaking out, because I didn't know how I was going to get them out, how I was going to get those traces out. So I think by default, by instinct, every trace coming out gets a via, and then I can work on something else. So that there's a starting point, or at least a breakout point for every component. So now I'm looking at it, I don't need to use vias there. I won't. I don't need to use a via there. RB, pin 2 and 3 on that header. Those need to be done. RB4, RB5. This one here, that justifies a via. This one, not yet, but it does. So it does count. RA2, looks like it. RA3 also needs to go. RA3. You know what I might do? Bring this trace down, this green trace. Bring this down. Make some room for another trace to come in here. And I'm going to relocate pins 14 and 13, move them over to 15 and 14. I'm going to switch that over. So, in other words, this is going to become RA0. This one will become RA7. I need RA0, RA7. This needs to be RA6. We're getting there. And this one becomes no net for now, or at least until I figure out what it will be. So that's taken. Got it? Got it. Go back here. We're going to go back to 1 millimeter trace. Actually, you know what? I'm going to stick with the... yeah, I'm not going to use that. I'm going to go back to 0.5 mil. I'm going to do away with the vias. Yeah, I'm going to do away with the vias. Delete it. Get rid of it. I should be able to do this in track mode. It should be that simple. Now I have to go back to track and play around. Yeah. It's half mil. Okay. Let's drag. Let's start with this one. Like that. Wait. This one can start here. Yeah, there's no reason for that to be so. Yeah, that's right up. I like that. I like that. It's pretty clean. Actually, I could break this one out to the side. I don't think that would hurt my feelings too much. See how I feel about that. See how I feel. That's the center. Yeah, I don't think I came out centered last time. Looks a little better. I don't mind that. That's a little cleaner, and I can clean up those other traces out here. I feel like I can break this down a little bit more. I should be able to drag this one. Ah. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna clean up all those segments. And we do that by going to global deletions. Tracks would be as. Alright, where did it go? Oh, where'd it go? They move it on me. Interactive delete tool. That's the bulldozer one, right? Where did it go? Oh man. It's gone. It used to be in here and you could delete segments. It just said, you know, delete multiple segments on a trace. And you go, okay. And then it goes and removes all those little crappy things. Clean up tracks and vias. Yeah, so they've relocated that. Merge colon or track. Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Delete redundant vias. Delete vias connected only on one layer. See, that would have messed me up. Delete tracks fully inside the path. Yes. And we're going to merge all that crap. Ah, feel much better than this. Yeah, I feel like I can move that over a little bit. And it didn't delete everything. But still my ass. Yeah. Kind of feels like I could bring that arc over a little bit sooner, like that. Bring that up a little bit more. Yeah. Or are you giving me a hard time? I need to clean my mouse or something? What's happening? Where is my precision? Where are you giving me a hard time? You know what? That's gonna be like that. Drives me crazy. Drives me crazy. I don't like it. I still want to move it over a little bit more. Do I still have chances? I don't want to do this shit all over. That's good enough. That's good enough. Alright, where's that RA1 I was talking about? RA1. She is. Oh, get her down. You're down. You want to go down like that. Like that. Or should it just become I see. There's still one more I gotta sneak in. We definitely have room for this. I'd rather have it come down, move all these over, and then have it straight down. That's fine. It's fine. That trace isn't straight. Bottom, yeah. Just see a break in there. You got tight on. Went through 5 by 1. That's not what we picked. That is not what we picked. We picked a 0.3 with 1.5. What happened to that? 0.3, 1.5. Come on, play along. Where's it go? Where did it go? Did it move it? Move it there. There we go. X marks the spot. Good enough. Yeah, this is driving me nuts. Why is this going out like that? Alright, alright. Boy, I really like that feature. What happened? Why did it do that? What happened? Yeah. Look this up. What is this? What is that? How did that get? Did I flip the board and actually make like traces come out? Suppose. Yeah. It is an art, you know. It's art. This is me getting to be, you know. What else has a paintbrush, right? This is what I like it. That looks really nice to me. I don't know how I feel about this one here. I think I'd like it better if it came down and then went over. I'd also like to know why that needs to be there. Is there a way I can sneak that out? Oh, you know what? This has a virtual ground. Hell, this board actually has 3 grounds. So the zoning that I have to strategically locate, and not locate, but place, and that's going to take a considerable amount of thinking and work, playing around, and knowing me, I'll just make it a lot more difficult than it needs to be. However, it'll look nice. I'm still not knowing how I feel about how I don't know if I like this. I think this should come out more, and they should all just tee into it, along with this one. This one is probably the only one I'm going to allow like that, and I still don't like it. Still don't like it. What I might do is, see, I have all these capacitors going in line here. See this? This is all going in line. I wanted to keep that. But yeah, this thing here, I might keep it like that. I kind of like that better. What do you think? I like that better. Size is this? 0.4. Okay, that makes. Yeah, I like that a little better. I could make this. I really like that feature. I want to bring this down. Bring this out. This is definitely a. Oh, I like that even better. Let's get this kink out of there. We're still playing with 0.4. I like that. I don't want this coming out a little bit more. What's happening here? Yeah, like that's not going to drive me nuts. I have there really is no reason why that's twisted. There's really no reason at all. This one here I can see. And they're all twisted, aren't they? Do I need them twisted? Absolutely not. How I feel about it. I see a resistor that's not doing too well. I have to look at the schematic here, find out where this thing's going. Okay, well, I don't believe that. What's that component? Where? C8? C8? Okay, that is bypass. Yeah, that's fine. Okay, so this can go anywhere. Like a homeless girl, you can drop her off anywhere. I still have to. Yeah, this goes to ground. This is. What was ground? Ground? Ruru? What is ground? You motherfucker. Yeah, that ground goes to damn ground, doesn't matter. Can I turn ground off? Oh, yeah. But now I gotta remember that that's been done. Or I will go crazy. Here. So, where is this 13 thing? There you go. Which pen am I missing? Um, 3, R2, 8, R1. Those are done. Alright. can we do? Why is it like this? Looking at pray. Still don't like it. She delete it. I have no reasons for that at all. Okay. Yeah, I like that. Okay. Is that going up rather than down? Mostly straight with that other one. This one here hasn't been taken care of yet. Still working on this part of the schematic. What is this? What? What is this? Pin what? Pin 2? The hell is pin 2? Input from variable transition. Oh, that's where that needs to go. Okay, this goes to a pot. This goes to that. So that needs to get broken out. That needs to get broken out. That definitely needs to get broken out. That's going to get a big, juicy trace. Yeah, definitely going to need that out. Find out where this part is. This says output. Definitely. I don't want the eye outside. I want the opposite side. I want this pin to be broken out. Broken out. And I'm gonna need a larger one. Okay. My shoulder hurts so bad. Alright, I need to change this connector. Update this thing. Good. I need to change this to an 18 pin. So I'm going to go right here. Ah, come on. Just going to switch to an 8. 8. And we're going to change symbol. It's going to go an 8. Now, is this correct? I believe so. Okay, so now we have 18. Export the net list. Export it. Save it. Back to this. Update the board. One more time. Oh, wrong side here. What did we get? It's gonna have to go in here. Literally pick it out, right? I know that's what I did. I don't need to save that report. Change. Now we have pen. Where's this RA6 thing? What is this? What is RA6? Am I supposed to move that over? Like bring these back down? I don't see, what am I missing? What am I missing? Missing anything? I might have to move these down. I might move these down. I think that's what I need to do. It switched it and forgot about it. think for that. Star 87. Okay. Boy, I really remember 0. I remember going, wow, I forgot something. And and I said, boy, I really need to get back to that at one point, and then I forgot. Now, yeah. Mm-hmm. Okay, let's flip her over. Let's see. Huh. Oh yeah, they haven't been done yet. Like, why don't I see the pad for this yet? Hasn't been done. It's a C20 pad 2. And other lucky trace is RV1 pad 2. Hot 2, hot 2. Yeah, I should be able to just go and delete that stuff. Track mode should delete tracks. It shouldn't touch anything else. It shouldn't ask you, are you sure? And the same thing with the bulldozer. I think we should have a bulldozer icon. Just whatever you click, it's gone. If they have it like this. But I don't know what X means. That's stupid. Make it a bulldozer. Make it a bulldozer. It makes it so simple. You know, because I don't want to sit here and concentrate, and now I have to concentrate on this logo or this icon and go, okay, is that what I need to do? No. This is how icons work. You use bright, different colors. You don't have the same color repeated like this. Blue, 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 blue. No, you need to have blue, red, green, purple. Different, totally different colors. And have them grouped. The human brain acknowledges stuff like that. That's what it looks for. It looks for color. I'm not looking for integrate shapes. I could care less what the thing is. It doesn't matter. You go by color. You do that. But icons, you can't have the same color scheme for icons when you're trying to work in this kind of work. It doesn't work. If you compare it to SimCity or Transport Tycoon, those icons have very different colors. Those icons were done right. It doesn't matter that they're perfectly detailed or intricate like that. It matters how distinctive they are and the location where they put them, so that the human brain just goes, okay, bulldozer. It's always in this left hand corner, or just like the save button. It's always in the top left. Okay, like that. That's for that. That's you should be geared towards that. I'm sure they've heard all of this before. I'm on the development team. I see the conversations that they're having daily, and they're working on stuff a lot more complicated than this. Like they're working on real problems. So I haven't had time to take a crack at it. The code is kind of, if you're just trying out, the code is difficult because maybe when you first try uploading your first patch, and it will probably get declined because of syntax and syntax rules that they have established. It's a good idea. They're very strict on that, and but they're not out of those world rules. They're not. They're just standard rules. How many spaces, how many decimal points you can, or just particular things. It's how many spaces in a tab, things like that. I mean, I think it's a big deal because your code is so beautiful. How could they dare turn it down? Just do the syntax. Just follow the rules and make your code work around it. It shouldn't be that difficult. If you write good code, that syntax shouldn't bother you at all. Anyway, I've seen arguments on the forum going, I can't believe my patch didn't go through. It's beautiful code. And it was. But it was completely a different code fashion. It was blatantly, like, totally different. Yeah, the patch was beautiful. I loved it. I can't remember what it did. But it had fixed like 2 or 3 things. And it just kept getting decline. This kid was going crazy, or this individual was going crazy. And I saw it. I was literally following along, and just kind of getting upset, going, just let him get the code. Come on, no. But they were tough on him, and they didn't do it. He ended up not including the patch. He said went like that and never did it. I can't remember. And it's sad because they pushed away some really good code, and they pushed it away. They pushed it away. But the kid was being really, because there's both sides to that argument. He was being really adamant about, well, the code works, so it should be justified that it goes in as a patch. They're going, no, you have to have certain syntax so that everybody that looks at the code can understand what's going on because there's a flow, and this kid just couldn't get that through his head. Even though the code was beautiful, yeah, it was, but he just could not comprehend that that other people are going to look at this and understand that there's a code flow. And he was just really stubborn about it. But I think he just took his patch and went home. I think he took his ball and went home. I can't recall what had happened with that. He had given in or whatnot. Yeah, I don't know. What's going on? Well, I want to move these traces now. Just leave it alone, Bobby. Jeez. Just leave it alone, man. else do I need to do? I could care less about this. These are automatically connected. That's for different size capacitors, so that you can have two different, so if you have a 5, you can jump to a 7.5. So it's whatever you can have in stock, because those capacitors, you shouldn't have to bend the leads and have a crappy, you shouldn't have the components not seated properly on the board. And by doing that, it allows you to have multiple options, because capacitors at those values, at those typical values, they're so common. And they come in two different sizes, even though the package is the same dimensions. And when you're ordering parts, you might just overlook the pin pitch when you're going by dimensions. So you go, okay, well, it's that high, that wide, that's perfect. And you just keep going. Then you get it, and you can 2.5 millimeters shy, so it doesn't sit on the board and you have to kink it. Yeah. Right. I don't like this. Binder. Oh boy. Yeah, that'll be fine though. Something wrong with it. There's genuinely something wrong with it. Did you see that? Oh man. I need a break. I'm cross-eyed here. Alright, taking a break. Yeah, let's kill the stream. Alright. Well, we'll do it again in another hour and 10 minutes. Wow. Yeah, I'm gonna take a break, I'll come back.